What's good? It's your boy Tiro Khoza, aka Khoza, aka Khoza Boy, aka Khoza Mania, and welcome to the channel. Now we're here with our first video. Welcome. We're doing a Q&A today. So I think a week or two ago I posted a Q&A on my IG story, and honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I'd like to thank all 9 of you that participated. Now in future, guys, okay, let me not even get there. Let me start by saying this. If you're my follower, right, and you're watching this right now and you haven't, you didn't participate in the Q&A, what are you doing? Stop it, go get some help. Come on. But on a serious note though, I'm not gonna bite your head off. In future, when I do Q&As, I'll ask that please interact, ask what you need to ask, and I'll probably answer it in the video. So yeah, let's get into it. I will be telling you guys more of what to expect from the channel, meal preps, workouts, etc, at the end of the video. So without any further ado, let's hop into it.
You gotta move. Yeah. Move. Yeah, trust me, it's gonna be okay. Yeah, you gotta move and just leave him behind. Even though life ain't okay, you gotta move. As long as you be on the way, yeah, you gotta learn to receive and not carve. Cause nothing will ever be great unless you move. Trust me, it's gonna be okay, yeah. Even though all your beliefs were a lie, I'm sure he had nothing to say, you gotta move. Yeah. No one will ever relate, yeah. Me and my niggas was hypnotized, but we talking power and faith.
First question. Story time about your past experiences. Okay, so I'm actually not going to share a story time about my past experiences, well, at least not in this video, but I can promise you that in future there will be story times that are actually more fulfilling because they're actually with the people that I did them with. So I will be doing story times with friends with whom I've experienced these things with. So yeah, man, stay tuned, subscribe, and yeah, man, sit tight. Second question, these things. Bulking tips. I'm struggling to get muscle mass on. Alright. I'm actually going to drop a whole video that's based on bulking tips, a separate video on cutting tips, maybe a video on maintenance, but I will drop you a tip or two about bulking. So first tip that I want to give you is that you want to make sure that you're having the daily recommended calories to actually gain muscle, right? Your body has a certain calorie count whereby it's used to maintain every function in your body. So you need to have a surplus in order to gain muscle. I mean, your body doesn't need all that extra muscle, so it only needs it only needs the daily recommended calories to maintain its functions and everything. So if you want to gain muscle, you're gonna have to have more calories in surplus, so that you can gain muscle, so that it can aid for your muscle gain. Tip number 2 that I'll give you is that you want to manage your meals correctly, right? There is a correct way that you can manage your meals correctly whilst not feeling overwhelmed, right? So I'd suggest you have 2 meals for breakfast, 2 meals for breakfast and a protein shake, right? And then for lunch, around about 12 o'clock. This will be your third meal. You'll have a meal and a snack, right? A meal and a snack, and then at 2 o'clock you'll be having your 4th meal. So by 2 o'clock you've already bagged 4 meals, and daily recommended is 5 or 6. So by 2 o'clock you can have a meal and a snack, and then for dinner you can just have your mom's home cooked meal, enjoy it, ask your mom to fill up your plate. You want to be getting as much calories as you can, so fill up the plate and maybe you can end your day with a protein shake. So that's just an overview, an example of how you should eat for the day when you're bulking. So yeah, I hope I answered your question, bro, but I will be doing separate videos, a whole segment where I give detailed and explained tips on how to bulk. Right, so third question. Why did you start being so serious about work? Why did you start being so serious about this working out thing? Right. So at first, this was actually a hobby, like something I enjoyed, but I was very inconsistent with, right? Then it became a stress reliever. I would say in grade 12, it actually became a stress reliever. So I actually started gymming to release stress, right? But very soon, grade 12 catches up with you, so I started becoming inconsistent again. I did desire to gym, but I couldn't because grade 12 work was just mounting up and I had to focus, blah blah blah. You know how it goes. Then December of 2021, while everybody was on holiday, grooving and everything, I actually I wouldn't say joined the gym, but this is a story for another day. I am gymming at a gym, but I don't have a membership. But this is a story for another day. I started exercising at a gym, and yeah, man, I basically turned it into a real thing. It became a lifestyle, and I actually noticed that I actually want to include health and fitness into my life. So yeah, that's when I became serious with it, and yeah, man, we here shooting videos based on gym. Fourth question. Update of life after high school. Hey.
Scream out. I thought about this thing, dog. I didn't say any dog. Come on, social worker, na dog. Dog.
Life is rough, yo. Life is rough. But I will give you the update. So when was it? When did results come out? Results came out on the 23rd, I think. 23rd of Jan. So yeah, everybody got their results, everybody's happy. When you get your results, everybody's happy. Everybody in the family's happy for you, you're getting calls left, right and center. Hey, well done. But on the same day, I got the news that I wasn't going to be enrolled in a university.
But so I mean from a distance, from a safe distance from it,
So giving you a background, I actually applied to one university last year. I applied to UJ only. And it so happened that they provisionally accepted me for 2021. But in 2022 they told me that they don't have space, and they work according to this ranking thing, blah 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 blah. But bottom line is that I'm not going to university this year because I only applied to UJ. So what happened after is I did late applications to Cape Peninsula. I was down. I actually thought I was going to Cape Town, guys. Like my hopes were high. And then I think in March, was it March or April, that I got, I got the news from Cape Peninsula that they also don't have space, but I qualified for the course. So bottom line is, late applications didn't work. My first application didn't work. I'm not going to school at all this year, right? Life became actually overwhelming, stressful. For the first time in my life, I actually felt like I don't have direction in my life, because During school, I actually thought that if I get out of school, I actually have my life together. But this wasn't the case. I felt lost and basically felt useless because now I have to be sitting at home the whole year doing nothing, right? So, yeah, life became stressful, but I couldn't sit at home forever. I couldn't. So, I actually got my CV. I actually fixed up my CV, printed it out, went to look for jobs. I'm still sitting without a job today. So yeah, man, even job searching is not easy. Getting a job is not easy. So yeah, as you see me in front of the camera today, I'm probably sitting here because I don't have a job. So yeah, I'm currently not working, but pushing this YouTube thing, pushing gym, pushing anything that I can push. In life, you need to tell yourself that deal with the things that you have control over and not the things that you don't. I mean, you're stressing yourself if you're trying to fix something that you can't fix because you don't have control over it. So rather fix the things that you actually have control over. I don't have control over getting a job right now, but I do have a control of how my body looks, right? So health and fitness is actually primary in my life right now. Who knows? Probably building the base for future things to come. So yeah, it's just a life update. Nothing crazy. Nothing out of this world. Right. What keeps you going when the motivation is low? Alright, interesting question. But I actually have an interesting question for that question. Are you willing to run when the distance is unknown? Okay, let it sink in. I'll actually give you an example. So if you're running 100 meters, right? Not if you're running at 100 meters, but if you're doing athletics, yeah, you probably know that you're going to run 100 meters or 400 meters or even 1,500 meters. The point is, you know the distance that you have to cover just to finish the race. But in contrast to when you don't know where you're running to, or where the distance is unknown and the finish line is unknown, your mind is inevitably going to ask questions, right? It's going to ask questions such as, why am I doing this? Where am I running to? What do I stand to benefit from all of this, right? Point is, you need to start. You need to start. The difference between a successful person and a failure is that the successful person actually started and carried on. The failure started and turned a blind side, actually turned away from the journey. So for me it's a long-lasting battle with mind and body, right? Your mind needs to tell your body certain things. There are days that you are going to feel that you don't want to go into the gym. There are days where you're just going to have a bad day, therefore you're not going to want to come into the gym. There's little things that can trigger an excuse for you to not go into the gym. I mean, if it's raining outside, you're probably not going to want to go to the gym. But you damn, sorry. You need to tell yourself, let me not say you need to tell yourself, you need to have mental discipline, right? Your body needs to, not your body, but your mind needs to be stronger than what your body is feeling. There are days where you're going to feel like my body's too sore from yesterday's not exercise but workout, therefore I'm not going to go in today. It's a long-lasting battle with the mind and body. There's certain things that you need to tell your body no to. Your body's always looking for the easy way out. Your body's always looking to rest. So you need to tell yourself these things. You need to be your own self-motivator, right? You can't be always looking out or looking for external motivation, motivational videos and blah blah blah. Motivational videos are only useful if you're going to use them to act. But if you're going to store them in the brain, I mean, what? You just store in your brain with useless storage. So yeah, be your own self-motivator. always be positive. Always be positive. When you're in the gym, it's more about mind more than your body. Your body will always look for the easy way out. Even when you're working out, I'll give you an example. If you're doing a chest press, if you bench pressing, right? There are points where now bench press is core for your chest, right? But there are times where you're going to do it and your shoulder is going to want to take over. Your body is always looking for the easy way out, like I said. So your shoulder is going to try and help your chest to lift the weight, right? Your mind needs to tell your body that, listen, I want the chest fibers to work and not my shoulders. So you need to put that work in. It's a strong connection that you need to practice and actually engage when you are exercising in and out of the gym. Like it's a mental test. So yeah, that's what motivates me. Being my own self-motivator, staying disciplined. Question number 6. Are you currently supplementing? Right. Okay, so I'm not currently supplementing right now. In fact, the last time I was actually on supplements was, I'd say, December of 2020. Yeah, and January of 2021. But other than that, I haven't been on supplements ever since. I, for one, can attest that you can get results without supplementing, right? I believe that nutrition is key. You can make gains strictly off of nutrition only. Nutrition is key, guys. Supplements, it's in the name. It's supplement. It's supposed to help you reach your daily target for calories. So if you're lacking in protein, then you can add in you can throw in like a protein shake or whatever. But yeah, right now I'm not using any supplements, pre-workout or creatine, protein shakes, nothing like that. So yeah, guys, remember that nutrition is key. Nutrition over supplements. I'm not saying that don't have supplements as part of your nutritional diet, but me personally, the situation is that affordability. I can't afford supplements at the moment, so I'm relying on nutrition. And honestly, I'm getting gains. They're slow gains, but I'm making them. Question number 7. When did you start gymming and how much did you weigh then as compared to now? Right. So I actually started gymming in 2020, in October or November, if I'm not mistaken. I gymmed, well, I was exercising, I was training from November to, I'd say, March of 2021. I started becoming inconsistent after that March because grade 12 work was mounting up and blah blah blah. You know how it goes by now. But yeah, I became inconsistent. Then I joined the gym in December of 2021, and up until this current day, I haven't missed a day unless it was a rest day, and maybe a few events here and there. But yeah, that's it. As for what I weighed when I started and as compared to now, when I started, I weighed around about 61 kgs. Currently, right now, I'm at 68, 69. Now I checked this 2 weeks ago, and I'm on a cut, so I weigh 68. The highest I've ever weighed was 72.6, I think. So yeah, that's your weight. If you've made it just far, it means that you're almost done. You're almost at the end of the video. I'd like to thank you for that. As promised, I am going to share with you what type of content you can expect for the next coming weeks. You can expect to see mukbangs. You can expect to see workout tutorials such as how to execute movements during exercises, story times, meal preps, mukbangs / meal preps. So there's a whole lot in the pot, baby. just heard my rhyme. You heard what I said over there.
Really, nigga?
So yeah, please do comment down below what type of content you'd like to see. Any video suggestions that you have, you can drop them down in the comments below. And from my side, please don't like to
She don't even know where I live. She's calling me rich. She thinks I'm fantastic. She don't even know that I'm trying to give me some clothes or even a tattoo.
Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, baby. And from my side, I am signing out, and I'll see you in the next video.
She keep on calling me classy. Fuck, yeah. She capping. She don't even know where I live. She's calling me rich. She thinks I'm fantastic. She don't even know that I strive to give me some clothes or even a tacky. She doesn't want to admit she's here for the bag. That's why I be asking.